Okay, with that side journey out of the way, what about this story appealing to pagans? Well, it's not going to be very attractive to them either. In pagan mythology, when a god impregnates a woman, it's all, well, let's just say not safe for work and pretty steamy. Sometimes the god will come in a form of an animal so that he's not recognized, or there's the myth of Danae and Zeus's shower of gold. The Gospels are simple, sober, and have no similarity to these kinds of, stories.
That's not accurate, because he's forgetting a crucial fact here. Judaism was syncretized with pagan concepts. Syncretization is not copying. There are going to be differences that are going to make both stories not exactly the same. This is another apologetic trick that a lot of people like to play. Apologists will claim that if two stories aren't exactly the same, then there's no way that one couldn't have inspired the other. This concept utterly fails when we apply it to stories that we know are based off of previous stories. Like The Lion King being based on Hamlet. West Side Story was based on Romeo and Juliet. You have the exact same story structure for both stories, and that clues us into the fact that one most likely inspired the other. Getting one or two story points correct could be coincidence. But when you get every single major plot point in the exact same order in both stories, that is most likely not a coincidence. The fact is that there are two components to the virgin birth that clue us into how it was constructed. First is the sexless conception, and second is remaining a virgin after giving birth. The ancient landscape of gods and goddesses definitely have either one of these requirements or both. Perseus is a great example of this, and one that was somewhat mentioned by Erik. Perseus was conceived when gold droplets fell on Danae's womb and impregnated. This is quite similar to how the Holy Spirit was used to impregnate Mary. And just like Mary, Danae remained a virgin after giving birth to Perseus. And if you disagree about this birth being a virgin birth just like Jesus, then you're gonna have to take that up with Justin Martyr. Again. When I hear, Trypho, that Perseus was begotten of a virgin, I understand that the deceiving serpent counterfeited also this. So basically, the only way that Justin could reconcile the fact that Perseus was born of a virgin before Jesus was born of a virgin is to ad hoc suppose that the devil came in and made the story up just so that it could somehow demean Jesus's virgin birth. In ancient Egypt, we have the goddess Neith, who spontaneously generates gods all the time, Ra included, and she consistently remains a virgin. So there are several examples of full-on virgin births that existed prior to Jesus's birth in the birth narratives. All this shows is that it was popular to have virgin births in your religion. And of course, Jesus' virgin birth is gonna be different than the other virgin births, like the difference between the gold droplets and the Holy Spirit. That's because Judaism was syncretized with these pagan concepts. That is how syncretism works.
Luke simply says that the power of the highest will overshadow Mary, and she responds with, "Be it unto me according to your word." So what about Christians? Would these stories be something that Christians would find very attractive?
Yes, obviously they would. Jews and Jewish Christians were making these stories up to one-up the pagans and prove to people that Christianity was better than paganism. They did this all the time. So yes, obviously they would find this attractive.